Hey y'all, how's it going tonight? Welcome, y'all. Happy Monday night. Again, another bad hair day, y'all. And listen, I always feel like I need to explain it when I wear this shirt. Why I've got, why I've got the colors on. Well, that's why. Okay, that's why. That's why. So, anywho, y'all, when you're hopping on, hit the heart button. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Let me tuck my hair right here. Let me get it tucked. So, y'all, we're gonna redo, makeover, whatever you want to call it, a spring sign. So, I went to Hobby Lobby and I got this sign for the 90% off. I found it. Okay, so this is how it came. It was this sign. Okay, and this was on the front of it. Hold on. Okay, and here, it would help if I put it right. This was on the front. Hey, Natalie. And this was behind it. Okay, so you could kind of see how it was all put together and you could see through it. So what I did was I popped this out. I will use this come springtime, come next summer. Oh, I still want summer, y'all. And I popped this out. So for $2.49, I got a surface. All I did was I took Waverly, y'all, my favorite, and I went over this because it was light. It was a light colored wood. Went over that, and then we're just going to leave this cool looking, just white, just like white wood. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to use this. I'm going to set this back here real quick because we're going to do a few things. I'm also going to be using a couple of, these are from the Dollar General. Okay, I get these at the Dollar General. They're just a wood round from the Dollar General, okay? And I've already done one in my red, okay? And I'm using the Crimson Waverly chalk paint, okay? So let's go ahead and do the other one. And here's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be using this we have not used this yet, y'all. We're doing a Christmas tonight. Called Christmas Express. There are 6 transfers on this, y'all. How stinking cute are those? And we are going to be using these two right here tonight. So the Holiday Bake Shop and Frosty's Cafe. They're so cute. Okay, so let's get busy. I have used some other things that I prepped before I came on, y'all. I know it's a little bit late, so I was like, you know what, let me prep a few things, but we'll do a few things together. Hey, Linda. Linda, did you get this transfer? I'm not ready for summer to end, y'all. I'm so not ready. I'm just going to be real honest. It's stressing me out. Which I know, I live in Georgia, and it, it goes on for a minute, but it stresses me out. I want the summer to last all 365. Now, I don't want crazy summer, y'all. I'm not wanting, 100 degrees every day. But, I would like 80 degrees every day. I mean, it's not too much to ask. You did get it, Lynn. Isn't it cute? I hadn't even used it yet because it's kind of hard for me to get that concept of the whole Christmas thing going, y'all. It's just getting me. So, okay. So, I am going to do the sides of this as well. Now, once this dries, I will sand it a little bit. I did sand my other one. And we're going to use these as our little, we're going to build this little picture up. Oh, Linda, it's so hard. I'm getting ready for this craft show, y'all, and it's, woo! Because I'm making a lot of holiday stuff. That's what the craft show is going to be. So, girl, your name is in the bucket. Crack me up. You cracked me up. Okay. Let's get this dried, y'all. Let's use the Mac Daddy. Let's get her dry, So did all y'all have a good Monday? It's so funny how everybody's so wild about Mondays. I'm always like, well, it's coming. We're gonna have to deal with it, whether we want to or not. And today, we're getting our house painted. Yeah, I guess lower humidity. Y'all, I gotta go get my hair done Wednesday because this hair has gotten real curly again. I get keratin treatments put in it so that it'll kind of chill out because this humidity, you know. I've had to wear a lot of hats, a lot of updos lately. Okay, so this is chalk paint, y'all, so it dries pretty fast. And I love this color. Again, it's crimson. It's a really good, it's like a really pretty, almost a barn red. Alright, so let's make sure I get my sides dry. I think we're good. I mean, you can pretty much dry anything with this, you know, in a matter of seconds, y'all. Woo! Thing's crazy. Alright, let me do this real quick because it'll just be on there and I'll never get it off. Y'all love my Lazy Susan that I got at a thrift store made. Okay, so let me get my sanding block, y'all. And I am just going to lightly sand this. That way my transfer also will adhere better. And my paste, because, you know, when we paint, our wood grain rises. So it's just a good idea to hit that with just a little bit of sandpaper so that your paste will not go into those grooves that it created. So I am going to wax. Okay, and our wax is back in. Or you can also go and get this wax as well. Okay, this is the Kills Clear Wax, and Men Wax makes one as well. And I think my cousin's on here, and she uses I think she uses polyacrylic first, and then she does over it. So there's different things you can do. I just know that, you know, Chocator recommends that you wax first, and it just kind of prepares your surface. So you put a little bit of wax on, and then you buff it off. You don't want anything, you know, major on there. Don't want too much. Hey Yolanda, girl, I sent your Happy Mail out today. You'll have to let me know if you like it. Alright, so this one had quite a bit of wax on it. It was giving me resistance. Kind of how you know. You know it's wax, so it's real slick, you know. You've kind of got it off. So let me get off this. Alright. So, we are going to use, like I said, let's get our fuzzing cloth out. These are new, y'all. Okay, so we're going to use our Holiday Bake Shop. Look how cute. It says gingerbread pies, cookies, cakes, and cocoa. And let's make sure we fuzz this. And that just means adding some lint to the back of this, y'all. They're super sticky. These are reusable transfers. Okay, so we're going to get this one on here. And remember, just hold it up, and that'll kind of give you an indication. You'll see the light behind it, if you're straight or not. Okay, then the other one we're going to do, y'all. Oh, hold on, I didn't cut this one. Let me cut it. Now, I have cut these so that I can keep them on my backer sheet. I'll show you what I mean. I know y'all have seen me do that before, but I've just cut them apart so that my backer sheet all stays large and they're not all, you know, just around. Okay. Alright, so there's that one. I'm pretty much going to be using my white, bright white. Okay, I think that's going to show up really pretty on this red. I'm going to use just a little bit of my bark for my gingerbread men, and a little bit of meadow green for this little holly right here, and then a little orange. I know, tons of color. I said I'm not going to use it, but here I am. On his little nose over here, and then everything else is going to be white. So I just, you know, it'll kind of give it just a little pop of something. Little pop. All right, so let's go ahead and do our white. Y'all, this is just paste, a chalk and paste form. Okay, and you just squeegee it on through the silk screen areas. It's super easy, super fast. I mean, you can have a project in no time and it looked like, you know, you spent hours on it. Y'all, I've been hand painting some stuff again today. Kind of been getting into that lately. Kind of like hand painting stuff. It's therapeutic. Alright, there's that. And let me get my little orange nose right here. Just a little pop of color. Just like that. Okay. Am I freezing, y'all? Am I freezing? Am I freezing? Hold on, let me check mine out. Okay. Let me get this off here so it don't. Y'all, look how pretty that is. Yeah, that pops. I like that white on that red. That pops real good. You're not, okay. Yolanda may have to go out and come back in. So, look how pretty, y'all. Okay, so there's that one. And let me close this up because y'all, I'll have it all over me. Alright, and let's get this out of the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and do all this too. Sometimes, Yolanda, if, like I said, if you go back out and come back in, it you know, kind of reconnects you and gives you a different connection. Okay. Oh, I almost got it. Woo, y'all, I just about got crazy with it. Went right on over my little guy. I got him a little bit, but hopefully he'll be all right. He might have a little, okay, good, Yolanda. He might have a little white hat on. Y'all, I got a little happy right there with my little squeegee. Okay. And when we get it on there, just get your excess off, okay? You don't want anything raised up. You will see that if you do, okay? Then let's get our green right here and do our little holly. Now, it does have some little holly berries. I'm going to do them green as well because the backdrop is red. So, I mean, you wouldn't see them if I did them red. So we're just going to do those green as well. It'll be okay. Okay. There's that. Now, let's do our little gingerbread men. And I'm doing them all in my bark. I like to call this my chocolate pudding paste. It looks just like chocolate pudding to me, y'all. Just like chocolate pudding. Well, he'll be just he's not as cooked as the other ones. You know, sometimes I make gingerbread cookies and some of them, you know, are not as dark. It'll be fine. Actually, that might be good. Okay. Hold on, let's just one little foot there. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get these out of the way. And let's pull this one off. And then we'll put it together. Look how cute. See, he's got a little bit of a white hair. That's okay. Look. He just got a little bit of flour or something dusted on his head. He'll be fine. He'll be just fine. Alright. I put these down here in my bucket of water and let them sit there while I finish my lives, y'all. Okay. Let's try these, and then we'll put this together. Now, I will tell you, these will be really cute to also just hang on your tree, okay? You could put a hole in this, drill a little hole in it, hang a tree, or hang it on your tree. You can, I'm also going to do some with half the balls, the clear balls, the Christmas balls. We're going to do some of those so it looks like you got like a Christmas ornament on it, and hang those from the tree. I mean, there's so much you can do. I love these transfers. Really, really cute. Make sure they're good and dry. Okay. Now, here was the fun part that I did. That I didn't do it on live because I was like, you know what? It may take me a while, and I didn't want to. I didn't want y'all to have to wait on me, you know, and kind of sit and go, okay, Shonda, what you doing, girl? So today, here's what I got. I bought the pack of the mugs from the Dollar Tree, okay? They come with a little jute rope in them, okay? And they're just a little frothy mug, okay? And I also bought this little pack of, now this was from Hobby Lobby, but it has a bunch of little different ornaments in it. So, you guessed it, this is the one I used. So here's what I did, okay? All I did was I cut it off at the top. I used a little bit of wood putty, okay? I filled him in. I took my Waverly stain, stained it so that you could still see the black through there, okay, the black lines that they had already created, and I just painted his little bow tie. That's all, okay? So that's one of them. Then the other one, the little mug, all I did was I painted the bottom with my gray Waverly, or elephant Waverly paint, and then the top of it I just used my Waverly white. And then I had these little, I don't know if y'all have seen these, but these little minis from the Dollar Tree, and I used my star, okay, from that. So we're going to embellish with those. So let's put this together, and then we'll be good to go. And you know what, let me go ahead and get this in here. Now, the only thing about me taking this apart is the metal held it in there, okay? So what I'm going to do, just for right now, I'm just going to hot glue this in here, but I'm going to go back through and put like a little brad in there, and that way, you know, it'll hold really good. But I think this is going to be a really cute little project. But it shows you what you can do with, you know, any kind of, you know, the 90% off. Like I said, this was 90% off. This little picture was regularly $24.99 at Hobby Lobby. Okay? $24.99. That's crazy. A little crazy. I know you're thinking, why are you doing that? This isn't really hot, and if you hold it up, it's cool. I just want to make sure it's getting dry. I don't want this to come out on me. And it still may. I may have to. I'm going to put this up under it just to kind of hold it while I do this part. And then I will reinforce it just a little bit. But okay. So we're going to put that one over here, him over here. I'm going to center him on my little board here, y'all. And I'm going to use a little bit of E6000 and hot glue, okay? The E6000, you know, y'all know it holds a long time. The hot glue holds right now. But sometimes your hot glue can cut loose, so that's why I like to use a little bit of E6000. Alright, let me get this straight on here, y'all. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Linda. Listen, getting there. You know what I mean? It's a process. You know, when I first started, which, I mean, I've been crafting for my whole life, I feel like. Mom probably can vouch, my whole life. But now it's like when I go to into a craft shop, or, you know, like a Hobby Lobby or something like that, now I can actually see different things. Like Jim was down here earlier and he was like, what you mean you're going to do that? And I'm like, well, you could just take this and make this. And he's like, what? You can't do that. And I'm like, yeah, you can. Yeah, you really can. And what he was talking about was I made this. And this was, do y'all remember us making this last night and using our, I just used my transfer that was supposed to be a, you know, the jack-o'-lantern, you know, the jack-o'-lantern. And I just made him a little scarecrow, y'all, with some jeans on. And Jill was like, wait, that's a jack-o'-lantern head. And I was like, it don't have to be. All right, so we're just going to put our little embellishments here and here. Y'all, just a little. Let's get us another glue stick, though. Oh, thanks, Linda. Okay. Just our little embellishments right here on my corners. And this already has a hanger on the back, so I'm not going to be putting a hanger on it. But y'all, how stinking cute is that? So you just take a sign from, like I said, anywhere actually. You could get this sign. You could actually do this. I was going to tell y'all, I had it sitting here. They sell these at the Dollar Tree. Y'all seen me use these many times. You could turn this sideways, okay, and you could use this, many different ones, and put them here and then cover this up with one, okay? You see what I'm saying? Or cover it up with one of your embellishments. Endless, okay? Just use what you've got. Just use what you've got. Oh, thanks, Yolanda. So, y'all, this is it. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I will be back tomorrow for another fun project. So, see y'all later. Hey, don't forget to hit the heart button. And tonight's word is gingerbread. I forgot. Gingerbread if you want these supplies. Hey, Waylon. Have fun at school tomorrow. Have a good day. See y'all.